Everybody, good morning. I thought I would surprise you guys with an early Sunday morning live. Getting ready to head to church, then stop by my mom's, then head to work. I hope everybody's having a great day. This is the last day of my vacation this week. I will be on vacation next week. You're listening to the copyright free motivational music. Let me just drop something in the chat. I'll be right back, guys. Happy Sunday. And here we go, guys. Anyway, so my vacation was really nice. I was able to get a pedicure, spa pedicure, spend some quality time with my family. I saw my grandson. Oh my gosh, he just made my day. He's such a chill baby. He turned one a couple of days ago, and I was so happy to see him. My sister in law, my nieces, we spent some quality time with my mom. It was fantastic. I saw my dad and I did some much needed decluttering. And I actually made a schedule for myself for next week, things that I want to accomplish. And I just wanted to thank everybody for following my YouTube channel and subscribing. I now have 87 subscribers. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to transition from Instagram over to YouTube. Working on my filming, and there's a couple other YouTubers that have videos on how to get started, what to expect. One thing I noticed that they all said was don't go for perfection. Certain things are going to happen when you're filming, and certain things are going to happen in the background. But basically, they were saying just, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. So, I wanted to tell you guys about my schedule next week. Now, the first thing that's so exciting is that my dad is going to be coming home. I am so overjoyed and I'm so happy so that he can come back, transition into being, he's been gone from the house for like 5 or 6 weeks. So, yeah, hey, good morning. Hi, Terrell Hunter. Happy Sunday to you. I was just coming live to you guys before I head off to church and then head off to work. So, my dad is coming home next week. I'm super jazzed about it. He's been away from us too long. I miss him so much. And so I've been going to the rest home where he's been staying. He's been getting his strength up. He looks so good and they've been really good to him. So I want to shout them out. Just taking a moment because I feel grateful and blessed. All right, guys, I'm going to pull it back together because I'm just blessed to have my dad. He is 91. He is 91. And he's been fighting, and I'm so proud of him. And sorry, I was just holding back my emotions. But anyway, the brighter side of wow, my nose is so shiny. I went too crazy with the blush, but it is whatever it is. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys my schedule next week is going to be pretty packed. So I'm not going to be going live as much. The craft show is in Culver City, November 22nd and 23rd. I will be on vacation next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I will be going on a location on Friday, and I'm going to be limited as to how often I can go live. Now, usually Fridays is the day where it's pretty packed and we get a lot of foot traffic. So I'm going to be, talking to my clients, meeting people, hugging people, um, seeing how everyone's doing. I have my regulars that come by the booth. I did send out some mailers, so I'm super excited about my regular people that are going to show up for me. I'm happy to see all the other vendors that are exhibiting what they're doing this year. We have a lady that does beautiful wreaths. We have my church lady who's famous for her pumpkin bread liqueurs. She does cheesecake. cheese, and many, many other things. Cookies. So she does more baked items. And also, she does different relishes and, you know, perfect things to give for gifts for Thanksgiving. And then my other lady does paintings. And there's another lady that does jewelry there. Totally different from mine. It's like sandstone jewelry on sterling silver. She makes these gorgeous dishes and trays and charcuterie trays and just beautiful things to put around your home. There is another lady as well who does some crocheting, and her items are just displayed. She doesn't show up to the actual show. She just displays her stuff from the inside. They sell it for her. And then I have my Jafra lady, and I just love, love, love her. You know, every single year she has bought something really expensive from me. So I just want to shout her out, Eugenia. She is so amazing. She's so supportive. We always give each other a hug. And then she usually sells like Christmas pajamas, just random stuff, Christmas pajamas, skincare. So she's always giving me these different little serums for my skin. And I just appreciate her so much. I just wanted to show you guys what's currently on my hook. I have a lot going on. My schedule is pretty packed. So I have some clients that I'm finishing up their sales. I'm going to be completing everything that's on my hook that's not completed. So I'm not going to be going live as much. When I get off work on my lunch break, every moment that I get, I'm going to be hooking. So I just wanted to show you guys this amazing, beautiful granny square scrap bank. Hey, what's up, Eastside? Good morning. Good morning. Where have you been? Well, where have you been? You've been like MIA. You were busy, huh? Good morning to you. I just came on here to give everybody my next week's schedule because I'll be on vacation again Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then my dad's coming home from the rest home. So we are super excited. Sup? Sup to you too. Good morning. Good morning. Anyway, I'm back to work today. We had an event in the store yesterday. I'm not sure how sales went, but I'm already ready. I'm well rested. I went and got a spa pedicure. I got a foot massage. And so I'm feeling rejuvenated. So anyway, this is what's currently on my hook. And so this is basically a scrap blanket. It's made from every skein of every scrap that I have. I usually sell one of these beside every year. And I just pretty much on a mission to see how big I can get it. I did complete the butterfly shawl. It is bananas. I already have one person that DM'd me about it that wants to buy it. We'll see if they're serious about it. But anyway, here's the scrap blanket made from every scrap in my yarn stash. It's going to get really big. So anyway, shout out to you. People are still reeling over the whole Mike Tyson thing. He even made a statement, Eastside, that pretty much he was happy to be there. He was happy to get back in his bag. And you know what? I didn't realize that he was so ill. Did you read his statement? He almost died. That is crazy. And shout out to Big Phil. Shout out to you, my brother. I'm hoping and praying everything goes well with your daughter's medical situation. Gonna definitely pray for her in church. So anyway, shout out to you. You've been through a lot, and you've always entertained the community. So hopefully everybody can pull together and be there for Big Phil and his family. Shout out to him. Shout out to his daughter and his support team. Yeah. So anyway, Mike Tyson has gone viral. Now, some people are making a joke about it, but if you really think about it, Eastside, he is a boxing legend. He did what he had to do in order to survive. And what some people don't realize is that when you have professional boxers, A, we don't know what they're going through. B, we don't know if they have any medical conditions. C, we don't know how they're doing financially because some people don't broadcast that they're struggling financially. Now, I'm not saying that Mike Tyson was struggling financially, but he did mention a few times that he needs money to power up his podcast so that he can be more consistent. And I feel like his podcast is really decent content. Then he also has, medical marijuana farms. So when you have a business like that, there is a whole team of people. There's people on his payroll. So he has to maintain his lifestyle as well. So shout out to the legend. And, as far as Jake Paul, the DDG guy, now, I don't know why he thinks that someone like a Jake Paul could be compared to Muhammad Ali. That had me up in arms. That's some clown. Now, if that was a clown situation, that's some clown. Don't even put the man in the same sentence. Are you kidding me? Muhammad Ali is a boxing great. He defied all of the racism. He even left the country to go and make a way for all the boxers now. Look, if it wasn't for Muhammad Ali, none of these people would be boxing. Pacquiao, Canelo, none of these people. So, you know what? Shout out to Muhammad Ali and to the Ali family. Don't ever make that comparison. Never. Are you kidding me? These people need to stay in the YouTube universe, the YouTube sphere, because I'm telling you, him trying to make that comparison, he's a clown, and so is Jake Paul, and so is Jake Paul's brother, who disrespected Mike Tyson in the ring. That was way, way, way out of pocket. And I don't appreciate that. These YouTubers, like making careers out of other things, is no problem for me. It's not a problem for me. But when you disrespect the legend like that in the ring, and Mike Tyson is a stand up type of guy, he's changed a lot. He should have put hands on him, he should have knocked him out cold. See, I'm the type of person, I'm an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a nail for a nail. That's how I roll. That's how I was raised. I was raised that somebody put their hands on you, you better come out swinging or you will get dealt with. You'll get in trouble if somebody put their hands on you and you don't fight back. We don't turn the other cheek, not in our family. That's not how we were raised. But anyway, it's getting me so fired up to even put those two people in the same sentence. Are you kidding me? Muhammad Ali is turning over in his grave. As a matter of fact, he don't give 10 fucks about what those YouTubers got going on. You know what? If Jake Paul feels, Eastside, like he won that fight, I don't think so. If you look at how many punches were thrown versus how many punches were landed, I wouldn't call that boxing. He couldn't even get off a good lick off of Mike Tyson's chin. He couldn't. As a matter of fact, behind the scenes, he was told to not knock the legend out. It was a prefixed agreement. That's why there was all kinds of weirdness with Netflix crashing, buffering. Now, imagine if people were to pay $89.99, meaning like that's what you pay for a Mayweather fight on, Showtime, Boxing After Dark. Are you kidding me? Now, shout out to Rosie Perez. Now, why are people coming for Rosie Perez? Do people realize that the woman is a boxing analyst? Look, she was in her bag. Now, she made a couple of mistakes calling the fight, but she corrected herself. And I feel like the comments that she was making were valid. So shout out to Rosie Perez. Let this woman live. Why are people asking why she was there? Not only was she there, Eastside, for the culture, but because she is a boxing specialist. She wouldn't have been there if she wasn't qualified to do the job. So shout out to Rosie Perez. Oh yeah, I loved her in that movie. Let me tell you something. Nobody could outdance Rosie Perez. She could dance circles around Jennifer Lopez because they were all in that same era. So the reason why Rosie Perez was at this particular fight was for the culture, And we need more Latino and African American people that are calling these fights. We need to get in our bag. Now you see Roy Jones Jr. He's been eating one too many pork chop. Oh boy, has put on some weight. And did you see Lennox Lewis? These people are now senior citizens. Lennox Lewis, I didn't even recognize him. But you know what? He has such a distinctive voice because he is British. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Lennox Lewis, Roy Jones Jr. I mean, all these boxing people, when you get a certain age, you have to learn how to parlay your expertise into more financial stability, because a lot of times we don't know how people manage their money. Now they were doing some fuck shit too, East Side, because they had Evander Holyfield's microphone all messed up, making the man look like he had a hearing problem. That really had me heated. You mean to tell me they couldn't go get this man a mic that works? That was mad crazy. Don't ever do that to Evander Holyfield. That's not right. I didn't like that. That is a major flub. You don't never make sure you make sure that the equipment is working. I don't care if it was a live event. He having to shout into the man's ear, that was just unprofessional. And Netflix, they got a bag. They got a bag. But imagine if people paid the $89.99. People would have been making cases with their bank. So that's why it was on Netflix. This is a whole scam. It was a whole money grab for Netflix, and then Mike Tyson, and then also the Jake Paul. I mean, Jake Paul is riding high on whatever, but I'm sorry, he didn't win the fight fair and square. He didn't knock him out, and he was told to not knock him out, and they were both told to just get in the ring. The rounds were only 2 minutes, so why, I don't know. So I feel like it wasn't a real fight. So it is what it is. So anyway, Eastside, I'm gonna hop off of here, get out of here. Meet my church lady in the hall. I have some business to go over with her with the Christmas boutique, but I will be on vacation next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will be on location as well. Dad is coming home. These are the updates. Dad is coming home. Now have 87 subscribers. So shout out to all my new subscribers on YouTube. And shout out to Erica for leaving so many beautiful comments on my YouTube post. I really, really appreciate her as a subscriber. I don't know her personally. I'm talking about a different Erica, not my regular Erica DV, but I'm talking about a different Erica. She's pretty much made comments on every YouTube video. I was able to respond to her comments and heart the comments. So I'm just happy about that. And also, thanks for your support, Eastside. You're the best. This is the scrap blanket. I'm not sure how big it's going to get, but I usually sell 1 to 2 to 3 blankets at the craft show. I usually sell them for upwards of $250, but it has to be big enough for me to command that type of money. Now, if it ends up being a scrap baby blanket, that'll get sold for like 125. And 125 is a 40-inch by 40-inch scrap blanket. But this one is gorgeous. It's every color that's in my box. I have a yarn box of scraps. So anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great day. I'll be going live when I get back in the car. Eastside, be safe out there. Thank you so much for everything, and please be safe. Okay. God bless you. God bless your family too.